Welcome back to the Ur-Quan Masters. This might be the last episode we make before I gotta go. Probably, as if I'm honest with myself, it's probably the last episode we're gonna have before I fly out to MIT. So let's make it a good one. And by that, I don't know what I mean exactly, because I don't know. I've actually went through this a little bit, and there's 3 things that I checked online because I wasn't sure and I wanted to check. One of them is the Ilrath homeworld, and how do you find the Ilrath homeworld? The reason I checked this is because we were told that with some kind of cast by the Melnorme, that with some kind of caster, the Umga played a trick on the Ilrath. We have the Umga caster, and we should be able to talk to them or convince them of things otherwise by using a similar method and telling them to leave the Pekunk alone because they're currently attacking the Pekunk, which is Pekunk are our allies. That's bad. So we want to do that, and my question is, did anybody tell me and I missed it? And the answer that I found online was you actually just have to talk to one of the Ilrath patrols, and they will actually tell you if you ask. One of the options is to ask them. So basically, it's just go to Ilrath space and talk to them. All right? And I wanted to know that because I wasn't sure, and that's the very obvious thing that you could do. And I thought that we have learned that, but I was mistaken. Not a huge deal. I don't feel too bad about finding that out. The other thing is the show Fixty. I wanted to know if there was anything else that I should do or if there's a time period, and I thought that there was a time period, and I looked online, and it is 2 months, obviously, of in-game time. I can't remember when we actually talked to them, but it'll happen on its own, so there's not much for us to do. I just wanted to know the time period. It doesn't really matter to us. I mean, if I didn't know this, nothing major would have happened, so I don't feel bad about doing this. The last thing is that there was an issue with the Mycon, and we already know because the Melnorme told us, but in a loaded game, so they didn't actually tell us in our game, that the Mycon actually destroyed the Syrene's homeworld. The Mycon, the pod people, the weird things that we talked to last time, they're responsible for destroying the Syrene's homeworld. And we didn't have it, while talking to both of them, we didn't really have any options of saying this or asking about it. And that was odd to me, and I don't know how to proceed in that sense. So I wanted to make sure. And what I found out is what's actually written here, which I just copied off. Someone wrote this off in one of the forums. You can get this info from the Mycon themselves, the 25th rambling remarks. So if I'll talk to the Mycon and keep talking to them 25 times. From the Druuge at their homeworld, and we are going to go to the Druuge. From the Arilu in space, the second time you ask for info. Or from the Melnorme, the 14th piece of info about alien races. So we've actually done this part in a previous save. Remember that we loaded up and then we took all the technology. So we do know that I know this, but the captain doesn't know this, and that's actually important. What we're going to do is visit the Druuge anyway, so I think that's going to be enough. In case it isn't, we're just going to go to Rainbow Worlds and get enough bio information to talk to the Melnorme. So that's the thing. That was the one important information. So I don't feel, in checking these 3 things, I don't feel that I really ruined anything. And I'll put my phone on shut up mode right now, because it is important to do so while you record for an hour. And I usually forget. Anyways, let's get started. So where's this save? Loud. Where's the save? June, May, June. Druuge, Utwig, Burvixese next. Okay, so this is the thing that we are doing. And I obviously didn't open this. I'm bad today. I am bad today. I'm gonna put you over here. And we're gonna check quasi-space. We want to go to the Druuge, right there, into the Druuge homeworld. This is the gray area. I think it's the darker gray area, which is O. In the middle of Ilrath space. No, in the middle of Druuge space. There's a couple of ones that are kind of gray. You can't actually see my mouse, again. So, it is this one. In the middle of Druuge, it's P, which is at the top left. At the top left there. Okay? A little bit to the left. So that's the one where we're looking for. And we are paused. And I'm going to, yeah, just leave the star system. We actually put it up on the next to the Burvixese homeworld, Arcturus, which is not the thing that we want to do right now. So We want to first go talk to the Druuge. Remember, the Melnorme warned us about them being super evil and stuff. Basically, they're also traitors, and the Melnorme don't like competition. Devices, quasi-portal. And it is this one. I love this music. I really do. It's so cool. But there's always the second one. It comes in at the third, not the second one. So we're at the Druuge area, and now, where am I looking at? Where's the Druuge? Zeta Persei 1. Zeta Persei. So it's right over there. So we are going to Druuge homeworld, or trade world, whatever the hell that is. Okay. So let's go talk to the Druuge. Very evil people. Very evil people. So yeah, their ships look like guns because they are guns. Basically, they're basically guns. Yeah. Oh, and we really need resources. Like really need resources. I should have done that already. Oh well.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druuge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Mauler starships and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
So yeah, they just offer to just take items from you. And currently all our items are very important to us, so we don't really want to do that, especially the freaking portal spawner that allows us to travel into quasi-space. And their Mauler ships are crap. They're pretty cool, but they're crap. So yeah, no. just no. The one thing that is pretty cool is that they always offer to fill your gas tanks to full. So a trick that you could do is actually fill up all of your starship filled with fuel cells, with double efficiency fuel cells, and then have it mostly empty, come over here, and then ask them to fill it. And that's actually like tens of thousands of resources. Like tens of thousands of resources, which is a nice way, but you need something to trade, and we currently don't have anything that we want to give up. What can you tell me about this trade world?
This is the heart of our operation. The vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1 million deals are made here each day. Perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere.
I would like to make a purchase.
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Mauler starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
Read slaves. Can we say they're lovely? Isn't this like slave trading?
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny. No freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people unless we knew that they had granted you the rights to make such a deal.
Yeah, slaves. What would my crew members do here?
People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate posts in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own true starship personnel, sharing every duty. This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel.
Oh, that's evil.
As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you.
Still slaves, still not gonna do it. That's kind of evil. Sell items.
We are
I do not wish to sell anything here.
very
So,
return soon, Captain.
your patronage is accepted. Is appreciated. Yeah. No. No. Let's actually see what one of their normal people just say.
Greetings, friend.
He speaks a little differently. A little.
Explorer. I am an officer of the Crimson Corporation. We are the Druuge.
Yeah, I know that already, dude.
We are delighted to make your acquaintance and hope that we can do business together. Should your desires be similar, please.
We're gonna adjust with your culture.
More than a culture, Captain. We are an organization. The Crimson Corporation.
Sounds like lovely.
Our corporation seeks only to improve our quality of life, and does so via the dribble-down effect.
Doesn't sound very good. So yeah,
Until we...
they said that I could sell my crew and they would share every duty. Really, their starships, the way that they do fighting.
It's always... Are you...
Yeah, shut up. So, the way they fight, their normal attack actually uses a lot of energy, a lot of battery, and shoots a very strong, with huge recoil kind of shot that deals a crap load of damage if it hits, and recoils the ship a lot, so it moves very, very fast, which is an interesting little bit. It's like a giant sniper rifle with a very large, insane recoil. The thing is that they don't actually gain any battery ever. So the way they regain battery is sacrificing one of their crew members. Yeah. And then you gain battery. Then you can shoot again. Lovely, isn't it? Yeah. What can you tell me about the trigger?
While I am sure, Captain, that you would never make this foolish mistake, I still feel I should warn you about one of our laws. Specifically, Druuge Statute 3429, subsection A86. Definition of starship derelicts.
Derelicts.
Simply put, Captain, this statute recognizes that the universe is an inherently hostile place.
Okay.
And any ship which is unable to defend itself incites violence.
Unable to defend itself.
Usually because someone will try to take the unarmed ship by force. Therefore, any unarmed vessel in our space is defined as derelict and is available for salvage by anyone who finds it.
Huh.
Until
Interesting.
next.
So the reason I'm going to talk to them one more time is because, like we said, that information about the Mycon, we will get if we talk to them 3 times. Shut up.
In case it has not been made clear to you, Captain, aside from your crew, there are certain items which we are willing to trade for. Specifically, these include vortex spawners, hyperwave casters, and the tough fungal mats discarded by the Mycon Deep Children as they penetrate the planet's crust.
Okay, so now we know this
Until
information.
next-
That there's deep children as they, like, crust, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So now that information is is known to us, I guess. Okay, met the Druuge. So now we can actually go back to the Mycon and talk to them and try and find out where we can find what they just said, like a deep child fragment, whatever the hell that means. So that's a thing now. It's a thing now. Okay. Other than that, we want to reach Arcturus, right? We did this, and we actually, they have something that we need, I remember. Yeah, the Rosy Sphere is the Druuge trade world, but we don't know exactly how to get it yet. We don't know exactly what we need in order to fix the Ultron. Maybe it's information that we actually have to get from the Melnorme. It might be that we need to, like, talk to the Melnorme and actually get that information. So we will have to do, like, find some random worlds in time. I might actually do that off screen, maybe. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. We'll talk about it. So now we want to go to Arcturus. The Burvixese are extinct. And I think this will be it because Arcturus is over there. And that is... yeah. So, goddammit. Okay. So yeah, so Arcturus is over there, and that is for the east near Arcturus. J. It's J. It's this one. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Leave this area. Oh, we do have to look for at least some resources. Cause I need resources, man. I mean, we're running out of resources. We might want to do this thing with. Oh God, don't talk to that, please. There you go. Please, there's a lot of Druuge in here. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so that's what we want to do. This is utter and complete crap. Please don't talk to me, thank you. Don't talk to me. I won't talk to you. Let's not talk to each other. Let's try this one. Doesn't look like it. Well, it might be a treasure world. If we're super lucky, it might be a treasure world. It's a Selenic world, which means it is not a treasure world. It means it's crap. Crap. I'm very racist towards any star that isn't a treasure world. Okay, that's a gas giant, so it probably has moons, and the moons might be... but whatever, let's just check this one and be done with this, and we could go home. And by home, I mean Arcturus. No, not worth it. Tectonic 7, some biological information, but whatever. Not that big of a deal. So I'll have to do some digging. No, manifest, devices, quasi-spaceport. We said P... no, we said J, this one, right? J, near Arcturus, which is this one. So we're gonna go to Arcturus, and which is where the Burvixese are. I believe there might be something there. Yeah, I know there should be something there. Okay. So now we're going. The Burvixese are extinct. If you remember what the Melnorme told us, the Druuge were dicks, and they told the Ur-Quan that the Burvixese are there or something like that, and then the Burvixese died. That's basically what happened. I didn't save for a while. Burvixese. So that's what happened, and that sucks ass. Obviously, they're very evil. The Burvixese were one of the sentient Mylu. And stuff. And stuff. Let's go in here. I'm assuming it's the first planet. It's always the first planet, but I'm looking for some kind of fucking minerals. I mean, seriously, if I go back empty-handed to Sol, I'm gonna not have minerals, which is basically a death sentence in a way. Because you need minerals. Yeah, you kind of need them. You need something, you know. That's also crap. That's bad. I need at least one good planet. Like, give me one good planet. It's not asking for much, right? No, I didn't mean to go back into it. Give me one good planet. One of them. The green one, I know. The green one is the one true planet. It's utter and complete crap. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna have to go on a few trips and find good planets, it seems. Yeah, I might just do that. I might just like off camera. The blue ones are four. I'll pick it up once, whatever. So yeah, just like biological and minerals, just because I need them. Wow, one? Really? 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 is fine. Wow, this was worse than I thought. That was crap. That was completely shit. That's ridiculous. We're in pretty bad shape. Pretty bad shape. Yep. So let's check their moon first. Though I doubt it. Entering planetary orbit. I'll go. Oh, there's actually something there. On the moon. There's actually something on the moon. I thought that I'm going on sources. I thought I'm going on their main planet, but there's actually there's an energy signature over there. That's a good amount of biodata. That's a really good amount of biodata. That's like a seriously large amount of biodata. I'm gonna take damage if they keep just attacking me like that. Yeah, this is interesting. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I have to be just a little bit careful. Because the shields are not, they don't turn me impervious, you know? I am very much still capable of taking damage. As you can see, the lightning just dealt damage to me. But I am impervious to a little bit of it, so it's like... It does some work, but not fully protect me from everything. There you go. That's good enough. And this. Report from surface. We have found an immensely powerful hyperwave transmitter here on the surface of this moon. Hyperwave we already have one. We already have the KOKOStern. Now we're going to have the Burvixese, it seems. It is sending a strong hyperwave signal upwards into the unexplored anti-spineward region of the galaxy. Since this equipment is extremely valuable, and we have found no sign of any intelligent life on this moon, we have dedicated to disassemble the transmitter and make it back to ship. So there's actually 2 casters in the game. You need one of them. And this is the second one. Which is good. We have one, now we have the second one. Okay, so there's a lot of reds, which is kind of crap. And there's a lot of energy signatures, which is kind of, I don't know what it means. Burvixese homeworld. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And also a lot of green. Green is nice. Some of them are moving. So this is green. Ow. Ow. God damn it! Okay, they're fast. I'm gonna fill up before I actually... before I touch one of those, because usually you're just... then you just... Okay, touched it. These ruins seem to be remnant of a civilization which called itself the Burvixese. The Burvixese. All their cities have been reduced to radioactive slag by some form of energy weapon similar to the Ur-Quan's fusion blaster. From evidence we have gathered here, we can conclude that this entire civilization was destroyed from orbit sometime in the last 8 to 12 Earth years. There are no survivors. Which is, yeah, we know that. We know that. We've been told that. Which sucks, but yeah, that's what it is. So now we can actually go over them and actually take radioactive materials, which is cool. Good for us. Obviously bad for anyone who kind of lived here. Just die. Just die. Actually dealt enough damage in a short enough period of time in order to actually harm me, which is annoying. We collecting everything? Yeah, we're actually completely full. So I'll just collect these, and the 2 red ones I'll ignore. I'm not gonna do another trip to the surface. But we got a good amount of biodata, and yeah, the Burvixese are dead. Pretty much. Which kind of sucks, I guess. So we got another caster, and this is actually, now that we have 2, we don't need 2. And that's one of the cool things we could actually do with this. We could actually trade the Druuge, the caster, in order to fill up all of our fuel cells. Like I said, in order to get a crap load of RUs. We might just do that. That might actually be a good idea. Blue ones are crap, but I'm going to take them anyways. So, maybe they'll be just smart to just do that right now. Because you get a quasi-space portal very close to the Druuge homeworld, so you could actually do that with very minimal fuel, like just a tiny bit of fuel, and then do that. I just want to make sure that I'm not trading something that is a really bad idea to trade. And we could do that little trick now, just because we know. Just because we know. Okay, I took all of that. So that's the Burvixese. We actually said that we're gonna go ahead and talk to the Utwig, which are in the Aquariid constellation. So let's go do that first. Utwig. Star map. So, oh, the Pekanka started moving again. I don't know if you saw that, but I saw that. Pekanka started moving again. We have to go there and tell them to stop doing that. Tourists. Oh, wait, not tourists. What am I doing? Aquariid. Aquariid, which is over there. So, if we take a look at right there between the Utwig and the Supox, we can see that. You can't see that. But it's D. Pink one. Alright. Manifest devices, quasi-space portal. And then we're going to D, which is found in the middle of these things. Right there. Right? Yes. Okay. So we're going there, we're going to talk to the Utwig and maybe the Supox as well. The Supox are super cool. The Utwig are kind of crybabies. Kind of crybabies, but they're fine. The Utwig have the Ultron, which we need to fix. We want to help them. We want to fix. So now I don't actually have a. I just know that they're around here. I don't know exactly where. Query. So Alpha Query. I'm just gonna go in that direction then. Look for Utwig homeworld. They'll probably tell me if I ever reach it. Which one of the Aquaria are the closest? Eta Aquaria. That's closer. I guess. It's just that constellation. The constellation to our right, immediate right. So it doesn't really matter, I'm assuming. Question is, am I going to see Utwig ships? I don't see any Utwig ships. If I don't see any Utwig ships, then we want to do this. Go to Alpha Query. Show me Utwig! There you go. Okay. Utwig, talk. Hello. Utwig are fun. They're not fun. Again, we don't know if they're friend or foe. That's the information, the sound it's making, but they're friends. I can tell you now.
I suppose, as a courtesy, I should extend an appropriate greeting. On behalf of the Utwig Proctors, I truly hope, for your sake, that your day has been better than ours. although this really isn't saying that much.
So yeah, they're in an infinite gloom, pretty much. That is not the original sound of the Utwig, though. I've noticed so far a few differences in a few conversations of, like, species that we've talked to, that I'm like, that's not exactly how it was. But I was okay with it. It didn't bother me that much. This is definitely not Utwig. This is completely different from the original version of the Utwig. And it kind of bothers me a little bit. So far, I've not been bothered. This bothers me. Because he just speaks in a... and the Utwig originally spoke in a much different dialect. It was higher pitched, and it was kind of like this. I'm really sorry about this, and I really hope that you've had a better day than us. Really like that. That was spot on, if I might say so myself. So this is a completely different dialect. I mean, it's fine, it fits them, but the previous one is just more iconic for me, and I liked it better, obviously, because it's the original. But okay, well, this is the HD version. There might have been some slight changes for some fucking reason, but okay. Fine, that's fine. We'll see. It might be that a random ship is like this, but actually targeting them would be different. Doubt it, but maybe. Hi, this is Captain KOKOStern, representing the Empire of KOKOStern. Please respond.
What good would that do? I mean, why should we? We agonized for hours, wondering if it was a cruel twist of fate, or simply a serious case of butterfingering. Ah, the lifetimes that have been spent in the pursuit of the elusive answer to this deceptively simple question has driven many of us down the dark road of self-destruction. Indeed, even as these words strike the ears of any who care to listen, the real question is, does it matter? I cannot say. I wallow in a quandary, unable to determine what better atones for my part in the great sin. Should I engage in slow and painful self-termination? Should I commit myself to a long life of painful self-flagellation? Should I throw myself with enthusiastic verve at the problem of collective annihilation? I do not know. Even my mind writhes in anguish of indecision, lest the outcome be inadequate.
Yeah, so they're descriptive of how painful they are. I have to say that it kind of hurts me. It kind of, I dislike this, and I want to check one thing quickly, if you'll excuse me. So I'm gonna stop talking to them, and we've just saved, so I don't feel bad about this. And we're gonna actually exit the menu. We're actually gonna quit the game, and we're gonna go into the settings, into the setup, and we're going to go into sound options. You should be able to see this properly enough. Yeah, so there's no remixes really. It's like this is the settings menu, and you could actually, as you can see, disable or enable things. Use the music from the original PC version, can be overridden by add-on packs, requires a restart to take effect, but they're all disabled. Do not load the precursors, remixes, packs, requires a restart, and positive audio, or center channel, whatever. Guys, not been implemented. Subtitles obviously enabled. I would like them. Scroll, scan, step, font style, menu style. I checked these things before starting to play the game, obviously, but that was it's different. I remember it differently, very differently, and I'm not mistaken here. In-game, show nebula, original play, texture play, cheat mode. Okay, so you know what? I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it is. We're gonna have to accept it. I really dislike the voice acting for the Utwig, for the new Utwig. But whatever, we're gonna bear it and go forward. Not that we have much choice, to be honest. On this case. Sorry, I tried. Should go online, go on YouTube and like find a... Shut up.
What good would that do?
Okay. So, I detect the recent events have not gone your way. Why don't you start at the beginning and tell me what the hell happened?
Alright, I'll try. But you know it really doesn't matter.
I don't like
After all, we have a famous Utwig saying, when one loses the reason for existence, one tends to get less motivated.
True.
This goes hand in hand with the painfully appropriate credo, we broke it, so we are paying for it. Of course, this isn't really accurate. The situation is so much more hideous. Imagine, if you can, holding within your hands the answer, only to have it haunt you with its former potential. Cruel irony. The loss of the Ultron grieves us all.
Of course, the Ultron, we grieve. How sad. Now, what was it again?
Bah, it doesn't matter. Besides being of no concern to you, I find discussion of this matter distasteful. The Ultron was not only the thing which assures total and complete meaning of life for you and I, it is universal. I'm sure that you too are aware of this thing, if only in legend. It granted us all limitless power and knowledge.
Totally.
It has been since, well, rendered inoperative.
Do you know anything about the... Okay, just because you busted your Ultra thingy, don't be a bunch of crybabies. Yeah.
Now you've really done it. Your blatant transgressions have me hopping mad. Hop, hop, hop. Okay, that's it. Put up your dukes. Nobody makes fun of the Ultron.
Okay, mistake. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that because we want to be nice to them and not stupid. So, we've made a horrible mistake. We've made fun of their super sacred thingy, even though it's fucking stupid. But we did make a huge mistake. So let's not say that. Please, let's not say that. That was really bad. That was really bad. I'm just like, I wouldn't normally say that because I know that it's stupid to do so, but I just kind of, I'm really distracted by the voice acting, which I really dislike and isn't like the original.
What good?
Okay. That reminds me when my pet dog Spibble ran in front of a rock chipper. I'm not gonna say that. Do you know, okay, do you know anything about the enslaving Ur-Quan?
We know nothing of this species that you mentioned. However, while we are on the subject of evil and powerful species, we have encountered a particularly gruesome race that seemed to come from the direction of Arcturus. When we hailed them, they responded with mighty weapons that sent our delegation to their deaths. Lucky fools. The aliens' dark, crusty battleships are capable of guiding spinning mines into almost any location. And should an enemy get too close, a fiery corona emerges to inflict fearsome damage. In our skirmishes with the race, who called themselves the KOKOStern, we found that by using our own shielding capability, we could sweep through the mines, absorb the corona, and then get close enough to the dark ships to give a lick of our own. In truth, however, they are very powerful and ruthless. When the KOKOStern started to press toward our homeworld, we thought that our deserved punishment was being administered. But then a mystery. They suddenly became disinterested and veered away. Confounding frustration.
Totally.
With the Ultron, I could speak knowledgeably on this subject. To have this quality torn from our grasp emphasizes how meaningless our existence really is. This lack of meaning is what drives my species to the serious contemplation of a quick end.
So what more do you know about the KOKOStern?
Your query once again painfully reminds me of the Ultron and what it was for the universe.
Yeah.
I could tell you all, and correct all that is wrong in the universe. All I can tell you is that the KOKOStern live to kill. Their stated purpose is to seek out new life and new civilizations, and then annihilate them. We seem to qualify as such, and that is why it is puzzling that after pursuing us with some tenacity, they suddenly turned away and headed toward Arcturus. All of this speculation would be unnecessary if only we had saved the Ultron. It would not have taken much. A diving catch, a thrown pillow, even a fuzzy wampus would have broken the fall satisfactorily. Indeed, A panel convened to analyze the possibilities concluded that there were at least 623 ways the Ultron could have been saved if we had been prepared. Let us cease our discussion concerning these matters.
So yeah, the Ultron was like a thingy, and it would just kind of fell and broke, and now they're sad. And if you remember what the Melnor May said about this, is that the Druuge just sold them the Ultron, which is just like a thing, and doesn't really have any meaning, and they took it seriously because they're always super sad, and they took high meaning in it, and then they danced around and were happy with it, and then it fell and then it broke. Seriously, that's what happened. They're kind of idiots. A truly unique set of events put you in your current state, am I right?
To say the least.
It's kind of like, I hope are you noticing that it
To say the
stuck.
least, our past is one of a glorious and proud people, coupled with a cataclysm that rocks the universe to its very core. It all began when a Chilt rose from the murky bog, and the Utwig emerged as well. In these primitive times, we cavorted about our world, oblivious to any sort of higher purpose. We took everything at face value. Meanwhile, the tendrils of the Chint infiltrated the vast sky canopies of Thaz, and then the veils fell. Suddenly, the Utwig was stunned by a collective realization.
I don't know what he's talking about.
All immediately and urgently donned veils of every description. Hides, leaves, shells, rocks, and even living drells were donned in the early days. You see, the face is the mechanism that expresses many of the primitive qualities that hinder sentience. Now rid of the constant reminders of greed, rage, hatred, and lust, the wisdom of the Utwig was no longer hampered by constant reminders of the primitive urge. Over many generations, mask etiquette was refined to a rock-solid foundation of our society. Sure, the morality riots were expensive, both in lives and in infrastructure. But the result was better mask regulation, specification from your basic mask of grueling but necessary activity to the most highly decorated countenance of stellar representation. These were clearly defined. Recognizing the importance of flexibility, clear-cut and efficient procedures for revision and redesign dealt with the few anomalies. From that moment when we covered the source of our intellectual oppression, we knew that it was a grand purpose that defined our destiny. Are you still listening? Our entire development as a sentient species was coordinated to coincide with the appearance of a remarkable device, the Ultron. We were oblivious to its tragic implication.
So that's actually an interesting idea. The face really shows emotion. We know that as humans very well, that babies, the first thing that they start noticing and understanding is other people's faces, and we have empathy and we can communicate so much through our faces. And they learned that it's such a problematic thing because there's so much. It's the primal basic instincts, the urge, the hate, and by donning masks, yeah, that thing gets removed, and then you could just leave space for just pure intelligence. It's an interesting idea, but it kind of led them to be kind of really sad all the time. Yeah, absolutely fascinating. But what exactly do you mean by tragic?
In order for you to truly understand the situation, you need to know more about the Ultron
Please,
and
go
its unique capabilities. You see, when the Druuge discovered the Ultron, they knew that it was ours. The Druuge were compelled by intrinsic, universal direction to take it to where it has always belonged.
Okay,
They
agree.
brought it to us.
Yes.
Oh, the Ultron. It assured total and complete meaning of life for all. The universal. With the Ultron in hand, I could sense not only your motivations and desires, but your purpose. I could act upon these things in ways that would most likely seem mysterious, if not, well, daft. Years later, you would herald our participation in your development as the turning point for your species.
Totally.
The Druuge were only one of the few to benefit in this way. Even now, they are puzzled by the way we rewarded them for the delivery of the Ultron to its correct place. In 24 years, 2 months, and 3 days, they will all dance the dance of jubilation. Indeed, the Ultron has allowed us to fundamentally change the Druuge forever. The Supox too received many benefits from our use of the Ultron. They can testify to its power.
Sounds like things were going pretty well, so what happened? It gets stuck because it's loading.
Yes, things
bullshit
were perfect.
Sound.
What happened is, well, it is difficult to talk about.
Go on.
But I saw it happen. I witnessed the Chinzral celebration. I felt the Ultron fill the empty place that I did not know was there. I saw the Grand Proctor pass it to, well, they say that the Chief Gru did not know that it was so heavy and slippery. Perhaps it was a combination of factors. Some who have reviewed the records claim that it was actually a conspiracy. The Commission investigation officially stated that the Ultron was rendered inoperative by the fall to the ground, yet many feel that the whole story has not yet been told. As it struck the ground, I saw its glow fade, and then the painful void incapacitated all. All Utwig immediately donned the mask of ultimate embarrassment and shame, with a vow to wear it forever. Bonfires all over Fars consumed all but this mask. No other mask was spared.
Wow.
The visage of ceremonial orations in all its contexts and revisions, as I'm sure you understand.
Totally.
All of the courting masks, from the clever and intriguing veil of flirtatious prancing to the infamous lewd monocle, all were consumed by the hungry flames.
Name.
Even the most fundamental fixtures were committed to this irreversible fate. The mask of natural bodily excretions once hung in every lavatory.
Ah, what the
Most of the public facilities have removed the disposable mask dispensers, but every once in a while I still see such a repository. Always empty.
Aw.
In despair, we gave the broken device to our allies, the Supox, who live at Beta Libre. We just couldn't stand to look at it any longer. In despair, we gave the broken device to our allies. But every once in a while, I still see such a repository.
Something's wrong
Always
here.
empty. In despair, we gave the broken device to our allies.
Form of
The
self-punishment.
Supox, who
That's not what
live
he's
at
saying.
Beta Libre. We just couldn't stand to look at it any longer. At that time, many suggested that we just couldn't stand to look at it
Second
any
move
longer.
of the sixth planet of Zeta.
At that time, many suggested that we use the precursor relic as a form of self-punishment. The proposal was that we collectively go to the second moon of the
device to end our
sixth planet of Zeta Hyades.
Use the ancient planetarium
proposal
device.
was that we collectively go to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades at coordinates 850.3. At that time, many suggested that we use the
kinda like a
precursor
hint.
relic
There's
as a
something
form
wrong.
of self-punishment. The proposal was that we collectively go to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades at coordinates 850.3, 937.2, and use the ancient planetarium device to end our existence.
Okay, I'm gonna read this myself because the fact that it gets stuck at the beginning means that it gets stuck because it's loading something, and it's weird because that shouldn't be happening. It's loading this weird voice that he's using instead of the normal voice, and as you can see, there was a problem there. It kind of like said some stuff that wasn't supposed to be, and then it got ahead of itself, and that's fucked up. So we're just gonna read it. Hopefully that's the correct thing. Everyone's knows. Okay, Sai, at that time, and he suggested we use the precursor relic as a form of self-punishment. The purpose was that we collectively go to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades, the coordinates that I just wrote down. So it's actually Zeta Hyades, sixth planet. I don't know what's there, but okay. And use the ancient planetarium device, so it's a planetarium device, to end our existence. Zeta Hyades is the Utwig bomb. Actually, we already know that, don't we? Yeah, Zeta Hyades VIB Utwig bomb. So we already know this. We should go there. After much discussion, we deserve to suffer. We can use the bomb if we ever decide the time is right. In the meantime, we atone for a grievous mistake. With our collective misery, I suddenly sink into a chasm of depression. I must go. Okay. We now terminate communication in a civil yet efficient manner.
As do we. Go now, with neither malice nor...
Neither malice nor joy. So, okay. We talked to the Utwig. We can actually go to Zeta Hiatus now, I guess. We could visit this one planet and see if it's a good planet, but it doesn't look like a good planet. I'm gonna check it anyways. I don't think that this is like their home planet or anything. I think it's just a planet, and Utwig are here. Tectonics 8, so I'm not gonna go into Tectonics 8, even with my, I don't want to say precautions, but yeah. Oh god! Damn it, son of a bitch. Didn't mean to do that. I could just... Okay, yeah, we're not gonna say the first thing because it's obviously not a smart thing to say. So we now know where the Utwig are and where the Supox are. We're gonna go to talk to the Supox because they're awesome, but we're gonna check Zeta Hiatus, which is over there. And then actually jumped to Eta instead of Zeta. Zeta Hiatus, please. Cool. And actually, because we're here, I think this is... Okay, I think this will be like a good time to check. I'm gonna take this over here for a second as we move along. And I'm gonna write here, rain. I'm just looking for rainbow worlds. And there's one right at the, we're in Zeta Hiatus. There's one right here in the middle of Utwig space. I can actually show you what I'm talking about. These are the rainbow worlds. This is a cool thing to see. And these are actually, remember that they're arranged in some kind of pattern, and the pattern is actually the way that the precursors left this section of the galaxy. So it's an arrow. We've actually visited this one and this one. You can't see my mouse again. We've actually visited a couple of them. I'm not going to visit all of them, but since we're right in the middle of Utwig space, we're going to visit that one. And I think that it is Salandro Supox, Beta Leporius, and Gamma Aquari 1. So we're going to visit that one. And Beta Leporius 1, which is next to the Supox. The other one is right on the Utwig. For some reason, they don't write that down. But that's, did I didn't save, did I? No. Oh, that's my fault. Well, whatever. Not a huge deal. Planet number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 one. Moon. It's the gas giant, the green one. Alright, let's go to the gas giant. And it was B, so it's the second one. Infinite Utwigs? Yep, infinite Utwigs.
Attention, alien vessel. This world is under the full jurisdiction of the Utwig Proctorate. We extend a subdued, but civil greeting.
For what purpose do you linger at this location?
We are the stewards of the bomb.
There's a bomb.
We keep it from those who would use it unwisely. In addition, we are prepared to act under the direction of the Proctorate should we decide to make a final atonement for our most grievous blunder.
Must be a pretty special bomb to have all of you keeping an eye on it.
You are correct. It is a relic of precursor origin. It has the power to destroy entire planetary objects, perhaps even galaxies. The Utwig have been entrusted by fate to watch over this device, so that it will be used in the way that it was intended by destiny.
We haven't, may we have the bomb?
Yes, it is a remarkable device. It is understandable that you would like to possess it yourselves.
Yeah.
Our mandate, however, requires that we maintain full control of the bomb.
Can we have it? It would make us really happy.
No, we are sorry. You cannot have the bomb. Besides being against our orders, imagine what would happen if, for some reason, our proctors decided to use it to destroy our civilization.
Yeah.
How would we explain its absence?
I totally understand. Tell us about the bomb. What's the scoop?
During standard exploration procedures, we came across what appeared to be an ancient precursor supply base.
Where?
It had been dismantled and appeared to be empty. In the staging area, there was a collection of what appeared to be refuse. During the cataloging of these various items, this device was discovered in a damaged container. From what our scientists can tell, it appears to be a planetarium tool. capable of reducing moon-sized objects to particulate dust clouds. We believe that it was either accidentally forgotten, or simply left because there was a lack of room on the departing vessel.
We have an urgent need for the bomb. This bomb is pretty dangerous, and you guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
We cannot relinquish control of this instrument of power. You cannot have the bomb. Any attempt on your part to change this current arrangement will be met with fearsome Utwig resistance.
The bomb is pretty dangerous. You guys are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
Don't worry. Hey, I laughed. How could I do that? Now I sink into a depression that leaves me speechless.
Totally. Why would you laughed? Dude. Not cool. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix their Ultron and make them happy. In order for us to actually... Yeah, because they're kind of sad. Wow, I do not have a lot of fuel. No, I actually have a ton of fuel. Because I just need like 20 in order to go into space and then just get to Sol, pretty much. So I'm totally fine. Not to worry. Not to worry. I think. Okay. So, it's weird. Shouldn't this be... This doesn't make sense to me? Okay, never mind. Because shouldn't it be double? Because this is like the point where I can actually get back. Never mind. Never mind. Gamma query. Gamma query. We're just... Why did it jump again? Gamma query. Yeah, we're just gonna go down back to where we were, which is kind of stupid to do. But we're just gonna go there in order to have the information of that rainbow world. And then we're gonna go into the... Maybe we'll go to the Beta Leporis and get another rainbow world. That's 1,000 credits, which is a very good amount of credits. Ah, it's Utwig. Hey guys.
Just go away.
Okay. Yay, hyperspace. So yeah, we're gonna just go. That one is going to miss us. Thank you. I commanded it to miss us. Did not want to be found by that fucking thing. So yeah, there's a lot of Utwig here. I just wanna... I hope there's one. Yeah, it has to be the first planet from the sun. So this should be a rainbow planet. It doesn't look entirely a rainbow planet, but it should be one. Oh, it kind of looks rainbowish. Rainbow World. It has some good parts. Some good parts actually. The blue ones are crap, but these ones are good. So yeah, this is a Rainbow World. It's good. We're gonna get one more, and then we're gonna go talk to the Supox. Yeah, I could go again. Why not? I have enough fuel and everything. I'm fine. Fine on those, I think, kind of, not really, slightly, not entirely, we're fine, shut up, we're fine. Maybe I'll take some of these because I won't actually visit anywhere else. I don't know, these are crap, but whatever. So yeah, we now know where this is, and now we want to go to Beta Leporis, which is right, instead of going directly, we're going... we're wasting more fuel in order to go there. Oh, now they all want to talk to me suddenly? Why did they suddenly want to talk to me? Wow. Cool. I'm gonna go that way. Okay. So, more Rainbow Worlds. I'm not saving enough. Rainbow Worlds. I'm not saving enough at all, which is terrible. So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go talk to the Supox. We actually, we're closing in on an hour, so... Maybe we'll talk to the Supox next time. No, I think we can manage to go and talk to the Supox. I don't think it's a very long conversation. If it's 10 minutes, then we're 10 minutes in. And the Supox are cool. I really like them. So let's just go and do that. I'm not going to test any of these planets for resources. I will do that off camera. I think I'll just do that off camera. Get resources. And we'll see. You know, we'll see. Whoa. The green ones are good, actually. This is a decent planet. Come here. Come here. That is one biodata, which is utter and complete crap. It's not helpful. At all. One biodata. Yay, that's like 2 credits. That's exactly 2 credits. These one might be better. Nope, that's still 1. That's still utter crap. Crap. And yeah, there's 3 more. Fast ones. What? I'm already here, so there's literally no reason for me not to kill them, but it's kind of a waste of time. Whatever. Okay, so we know we've just got to Rainbow Worlds, which is good. And now we're just gonna talk to the Supox. We don't actually know their homeworld yet. We're just gonna go to their sphere of influence. We don't know their homeworld. I don't know if it matters that we know their homeworld or not. But the Supox are really, really nice people. They're plants, basically. They're plants, and they're really nice, and they love the Utwig. Though the Utwig are idiots, they love them. They're great friends. They're like their supportive buddies. You know, the Utwig are the perpetual sad people, and the Supox are just lovely, nice people, trying to make them happy. Talk to Supox, get Ultron. So we want to get the Ultron and fix it so that the Utwig will give us the bomb. That's really what we're trying to do here.
Greetings, fellow carbon creatures. May your roots always be well watered.
They have one of the best songs. I love their songs. The Supox song is just really cool. I'm Captain KOKOStern from Earth. We come in peace.
I am Captain Ala Lala. We come in peace.
Our starship is called Coco Ship.
Our starship is called the Tender Shoot.
We are the Empire of KOKOStern from Earth.
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
You're from Earth? Hey, are you just copying what?
We are the Supox Utricularia from Earth.
You're from Earth? Are you just copying whatever I say?
Oh, yes. We apologize for the confusion. Our homeworld is also called Earth.
That makes sense,
or
I guess.
more properly, Fleck, which means perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not?
I guess it is. Perfectly nutritious dirt. Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms?
We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step in making friends is always to copy them.
I guess that's fine.
This is our idiom.
That's actually okay. Symbionts. How interesting. Please tell us more.
Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet, orbiting the wonderfully green-hued star Roots. From the canopy of the great jungle to the shores of the azure sea, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in our evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, both flora and fauna, who supplied us with nutrients, while we supplied them with reproductive assistance.
Ooh. Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Our top scientists and science fiction writers have proven it.
Yes, this has been confirmed by our people as well. Strange, is it not? Many of our people regard this inconsistency as proof of our divine origin.
Divine origin? Are the Utwig friends of yours? Okay. They're adorable, aren't they?
Oh, yes. We have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig.
Utwig.
They have been the foundation around which we have grown our star-faring culture. We are not only allies, but we are also friends.
Did you love them?
You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement. You see, they are a little depressed and morose right now. Usually they are most festive and fun.
What caused the Utwig such distress?
They broke their Ultron.
What's an Ultron?
Druuge, the cruel, foul trading rate who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron, and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Druuge and bought the Ultron.
That's stupid.
However, the device did make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what we really thought of the Ultron. That they were vapid fools to buy a piece of junk for a planet's ransom. We went along with the falsehood, and in doing so showed our own stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig Proctor dropped the Ultron during a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken device to us, saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. We are worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it.
I have to say the text, if you've noticed, has little flowers on it. Like, just look.
Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it.
It's plants, you know? Thanks, I think. What do I do with it? Why, thanks. You know, you remind me of broccoli, and I'm rather partial to broccoli with light cheese sauce.
We thought that if we could get the Ultron working again, it would cheer them up.
Definitely.
So, we tried to figure out how to fix the darn thing, or at least get some of the flashing bits working again. But for all the Druuge's falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact, and we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys, you will find the elements necessary to repair the Ultron.
Perhaps.
Then you could give it to the Utwig, and maybe they wouldn't be so depressed.
Totally. All of those things. And then he just cuts communication with me, apparently. So, yeah, those are the Supox, and they are adorable. And they also gave us the Ultron, which is a thing. God, Ultron, what next? Resources. Right, whatever. So, this is where we end. For now. We got the Ultron. We have to actually get it working again. We already know that we need a rosy sphere from the Druuge trade world, which we haven't actually... We talked to them, we haven't actually... They didn't give us the option to get the rosy sphere yet. I guess because we don't know that we need the rosy sphere to fix it. I think we actually have to talk to the Melnorme in order to find out those things. To find out that those are the things that we need in order to fix the Ultron. Like, I know it, but the captain doesn't know it, so... the game part doesn't know it, so that's important, I guess. And other than that, we can go back and talk to the Mycon. We also want to go talk to the Umga and ask them about the talking pet. The Ari Lu actually told us to go there and talk to them, which we haven't done. We haven't returned to the Umga yet. All of those things we have to do. That's a lot. And also, I have to go back to Saul and get some resources. I might do the Druuge trick by giving them one of the casters. I might do that, but it's gonna be next time. And next time, well, most probably, I might do another one, but I highly doubt that. It'll probably be after I'm back from MIT, which is in at least, let's be honest, 7 weeks from now or so. Because I haven't flown yet, and it's 6 weeks there, and then I have to get back. So about 7 weeks from now, it's almost 2 months, which is a very long amount of time. Again, I apologize for this. We will finish this game, but when I get back. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're in the future watching this, then hey, it's good for you. You don't have to wait. But if you're not in the future, I'm sorry. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.